welcome back to Cyber Sleuth, everybody.
Much better, new outfits.
I still need to change my layout.
We get our farm development kit. Oh, finally, another farm.
I'll explain all the details.
Really?
The client this time is the local government that's taking care of utilities for Narco. Basically, it's the bureaucrats. Why are you so shocked? Of course, we specialize in the supernatural and the cyber crimes, but we used to have a very specific clientele. But we cooperate very well with Detective Matayoshi's police force, so they consider us a pretty good detective agency. So we received a case from a public agency. It's a rare event for us. This case was originally discussed by Detective Matayoshi with the government. It's a bit special, so the detective passed us down to the government agency like a sort of ace up his sleeve. Now it's our case. Got it?
Yeah, I guess.
Good. The case is unlocked again in underpass, which seems the gate is locked to do some electrical glitch and can't be opened. What you don't know about the underpass? It's a facility that houses the equipment used to provide Narcos public utilities, such as powers, cables, wires, pipes, and so on. The movement plan to improve the look of the city center above ground by housing the public utilities underground. Looks like all the visible power cables and telephone poles are set to disappear in the not-so-distant future. Underneath the undergrowth, there is a vast complex of tunnels, so there are, of course, many entrances. One of these entrances is the place where the gate we need to lock is. It's password protected, but it seems that some time ago it locked for no reason, and no one's been able to open it since. They tried contacting the manufacturer, but they gave up. If needs be, they will destroy the gate, but obviously that would incur serious costs. And while the costs we discussed, a weird grunting was heard coming from the other side of the gate. It seems something strange is going on. The manufacturer had a bad feeling about it and didn't want to open the gate, but the government suspected criminal activity and called Matayoshi. And so, it then got passed on to our agency. Well, after all, we have the best people for the job if we want to access a place that's off-bounds for most. This is actually a good opportunity. I've been wanting to investigate the rumors surrounding the underground system for a while. It has an electronic lock, so of course it has in cyberspace. So you can easily break it in without destroying it. You will receive permission for the government to access the underpass. Go in there and figure out what's going on. Huh? It's in the ground gateway, so it will be just in the underground tunnel behind it, right? Have you not heard about the quantum mechanics, or the Schrodinger's cat? Until we open the gate, we don't know if it will be the underground tunnel or the void of space.
True.
Until you open that gate, the world is in a flux of overlapping possibilities, so just try and enjoy it.
What's behind the gate is for our job to find out. You heard the woman.
You know, this game is a lot of word vomit, and you end up tripping on your own tongue eventually.
We have Sniffermon and Cybermon added to the team now, for me. So 2 more Alties added to the collection. Our little pinecone friend, our little hedgehog of a friend, is all grown up. Not at all creepy whatsoever.
You're the man turn into this. Kabutamon. I guess okay.
The underpass. The gate you need to unlock is inside. The control panel should be beside you. Do you see it? Connect jump and unlock the gate. Yep, we'll get right on that. What happened? Yeah, it's not working. What? Connect jump isn't working. That's strange. The electronic lock, so there should be some kind of network inside. What makes you think that? Perhaps it's just you didn't try to activate the connect jump properly. Oh yeah, because, we have a book on how to use this power. Right? I think it's time to verify your ability to perform a connect jump. Raise your hands. Now, concentrate! Yep, totally. Now what? That's it! Yeah, we're trying that. Not working! 30 minutes later. Still not working! An hour later. Still not working! Several hours later. 100 years later. Okay, that's exaggerating. What are you doing just now? Whatever you're doing, it seems like it's not working. No kidding! Woo! Oh, look. Looks like I can't verify it. Well, it seems you can only connect jump if you feel disappointed. That's not how it works! If I were to present theory, it's how the connect jump works. Your ability to locate digital wave piggybacks on the largest digital space and then enters it. It can be a network or a server PC. It doesn't matter what the target location is, as long as it has a digital space, you should be able to access it. However, there seems to be certain limitations when interfering with the digital wave. In other words, when you can or can, and when you can't, you can't. You determine the connect before by chance, even if you're specifically regions, you're able to catch each time. Simply cause and effect. Connect to the digital waves. Wait a second. How could you connect jump this time, then? You don't have any proof to support my answer. Perhaps there's others who tried the lock. Very disappointed. I'm rambling on long enough. Get the lock undone. I'm working on it.
On my way!
What's with all the random in trainings? Oh, we get to use copy and paste now. Woo. We get to use our new power. Hacking skill. Copy and paste. Copies the target's data, temporarily saves it by posting on a colorless base. We get to use another power we've obtained. Copy paste. A power that most code developers use.
Especially from Blockbench.
Paste! The door should be unlocked now. Let's head back and check. What's with all the trainings? Vermilion Vortex! Our hedgehog friend is all grown up.
Heck, how cute. Out of the way!
Time for the electric slide! It seems you managed to unlock the gate, so thanks to that, it must have been easy for you given your skill. What? It's a bit of a labyrinth in the underground tunnel. What do you mean by a bit? Is there a sign of Digimon or Needle in there? No. I see. It's strange, it's a small section of the labyrinth. I know I said we couldn't know what we would find, but I wasn't expecting that. I believe we witnessed a special digital wave occurrence. As if it's some kind of current. I see, it's definitely a ley line. Have you ever heard of ley lines before? There are many in Tokyo. They're also called the dragon chains. Dragon, significantly, is the under landscape, the hills and the mountains. The dragon's chain is what we call the flow of land spirit. It's well known as Sasori Tenki. It said he built a waterway from Mount Fuji to Tokyo Bay to Edo Castle. Particular notes of instances. Yeah, okay, you're spewing Japanese lore at me. Those directions draw negative energy their way, and the shrines are big for the festival purge on the energy. They look like the lines connect to the Buddhist temples. Okay, again, you're spewing knowledge. I get it. If you cross the right of the Edo Castle, home today's the Tokyo Imperial Palace. It's quite fascinating. Nowadays, the waterways are swapped out for the rail lines and radio towers, the NE, SW, so we can finish in the eyes of the current town artificial ley lines. Naturally, where you're standing, the underground consumes another ley line through Tokyo. It's just a ley line either. The one I believed is in Mount Fuji. A man-made tunnel layer on top of allows digital waves to flow. And down there, the particular the quad labyrinth right before you. Could be for a while yet to subject somehow what I was saying, right? Take it from me, you understand well enough then. Why don't you go for a little further and check? I was trying to, but you were yapping my face off.
It was a lot. It keeps going on, you see? If it stays on course like that, you're gonna end up in Roppongi, which would mean... You know, this reminds me of I've heard about before.
Oh, no, another lore dump?
Violence stem from Mount Fuji, which of course not all since that's a sacred place.
Yep, another lore dump. The energy joins the underground waterways along with the highways and carries Mount Fuji's snow melt to Tokyo, flowing into the city altogether. One theory holds the first place where water appears in the ground after reaching Tokyo happens anywhere else but Nakato. And simply the ley lines through Tokyo could come of a stomping ground, so believe it or not. Wouldn't it be amazing to think if it turned out to be true? Maybe.
Alright, and on to the next thing. Stop right there, don't go any farther.
Oh, but I want to.
We're staying at the border of municipality. Any further need be in central government territory. That's a hive we best not poke.
Color me intrigued, though. It's a hell of a stumble just to walk around inside that tunnel. We aren't prepared just yet for that sort of fight. A little tangent of yours has gone on long enough. Head back to the office and regroup.
It's not as strong as we're used to. That tunnel's causing a digital shift. Should probably keep it locked up like before, after all. I've no doubt I'm going to explain this to our client. No matter how we spend, it's going to be a lot to take in. I won't be surprised if we come away looking even sketchier than we already do. Let's let Detective Matayoshi deal with this. Some jobs are best left to others. You curious what actually led beyond where you stopped? Only two of us, believe me. Actually, while you were on the way back, I decided to look into it a little bit. Apparently what you found was a research lab of all things. From Kamashiro.
Of course. Makes perfect sense.
Oh, don't be dense. I told you that is under the jurisdiction of the central government. That's not the sort of place you wander into for fun. If nothing else indicates that Kamashiro and the government have a tight relationship than we previously suspected. Going after Kamashiro could well mean that we'd be also ruffling with the government feathers. That's why we can't be hasty right now. We'll do what we can to prepare and cross that bridge when it comes to it. This is a guess on my end, but I imagine it was Kamashiro that changed the password on the door, and would it possibly get open? I probably weren't counting on anyone being able to actually break in and snoop around. No, now you could serve as an ace in the hole later when the time comes down to confront them. Hopefully, they'll be unaware. But again, let's not worry about hashing out the details until we have to. And just be grateful that we have that up our sleeve now. On that note, I realize this case is technically closed. What do you say to heading over to Roppongi for one more time? Only for official business. Rather, I'm keen on doing a little independent intelligence, gathering our own internal use. Sure you're interested in knowing why Kamashiro has built a resource lab underneath the Metropolitan Office, right?
I'm wondering when our shops upgrade. Like, what chapter does our shop upgrade? Oh, that's funny. While recording this, the person that made the shop upgrade patch updated.
Oh, you just popped in an update? Cool.
Yep. We can now go to the Tokyo office.
And someone let my dog out and he's barking his head off.
Oh, you're here for a tour of the lobby? Yeah, sure. You must be confused. Let me explain how the construction in the office is nearly complete. Well, at one point the major firm came in and decided the upper floors additional construction. As such, we're going on. The lobby here remains free and open to the public to visit. Okay. Did you make it inside the office? Alright. I get you. So, you're alright with hanging around the lobby. Make work a little easier. All you need to do is point to a terminal somewhere and you can infiltrate the system. Piece of cake. So once we're in the terminal, just slip on in. I see it myself. It seems quite right. It reminds me of the Tower of Babel, in a way. God, you are definitely a nerd when it comes to this stuff. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. As a detective, you want to be knowledgeable in a whole bunch of fields, but... Damn! You always lord up on your assistant?
Oh, you found that term is digital shifting a little? If you'll shift this week while still being prominent enough for you to notice it, could be a sign that this place will turn into a labyrinth later on. You can now try connect jumping.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Digital Space 11. Completely out of order, like you always.
Yeah. Gotta love all those spikes and spirals coming out of your guy.
Spiral Twister! Oh, we find Agumon, I guess, now. Kinda late, you should have found out you'd already have an Agumon by now if you just did Koramon's line, but... I mean, hey, if you're lazy.
I am gonna have to edit out so many dog walking.
Bug recovery. Cool.
I'll be right back.
Kill the Digimon. Okay, Chapter 2, Chapter 7, Chapter 12, Chapter 20, and post-game. That's when it updates the shop. So, we don't get an update till Chapter 7.
He's still barking, but at least he's barking now at the door to the house. Trying to get in.
Which is funny, because that's what we're coming right up to about to with Chapter 7. So, we're about to get a shop upgrade. Oh.
Hello!
Hi. Am I ready for an eater?
Doesn't matter if you're ready or not, it's there!
No, I meant, do I have a team ready for an eater? Like, on me. I mean, I do have a poisoner. Yeah, sure, we'll give it a shot. It's an eater! Oh no! No, I wasn't ready. I forgot to give him the move I need to give him. Well, that's gonna make life freaking harder. Oh, I forgot to give him venom freaking thingy to poison.
Read break.
Attack charge field. Ah! Increase our attack. Critical chance. Increase Sniffermon's crit. Critical charge. Increase Cybermon's crit. Vermilion? No! Vortexu! Damn, that was a crit! And that did nothing. Guard break. Spin the win! Does nothing! I guess some SP spraying, because I'm out of SP on everybody. I would love to skip your next turn. but I can't. Oh, it's only observing. And now its data is converted. And raising its attack stat. And lowering its intellect stat. Heavy strike! 100% chance to instantly kill the target. Yeah, okay. I don't think I've ever gotten Desolation Call to instantly kill a target before. I'm glad it has that, but I've never actually seen it do it.
Yeah, because death has such a low chance of getting.
It's still one of the coolest moves in the world. It still does a shit ton of damage. And dead! You found an eater inside after all. You couldn't have found any other evidence to know? Hehe. You're not seeing a forest in the trees here, you two. The fact there was an eater inside the terminal is big evidence in itself. Regardless, let's call it a day and get back to the office. Give me my second farm. This is probably work that goes over in the place today, but thanks to you, while you're out and about, I decided to measure digital waves coming from the building. And I found out the Metropolitan Office itself has one digital wave force field. Really? And from what I could tell, energy is flowing straight into the office ley lines inside the underpass, while the underground is beneath the building is probably controlling the energy flow. You remember what I said about the ley lines? Yes, because you yabbered on and on and on about it. Those are things that are at play here. The natural energy flow of the Earth along with the ley lines, the digital wave, emanating from the sea of electrons. If you can make a massive structure like the Tokyo government office a hub for those things, you can manipulate their flow. Why do we need to do it that way? Well, one digital wave might be invisible to the naked eye, but they have a mass for the vessel. And the bigger the vessel that contains those waves, the more energy you can build up. I'll probably explain the newest construction going on in the space mean more energy can stockpile. The extra energy will then go into the impact the office beyond the facility, hence the digital shift that you ran into in the lobby. And with a good digital shift comes an eater. And of course, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it becomes a labyrinth eventually. But do you have to be concerned about that threat anymore now that you cleared out the joint out? On the other hand, it's a worry on its own. The fact that digital waves are being concentrated in small quantities can affect individual eaters and produce a micro labyrinth is scary. If you hadn't been there, there might have been a caught up much later. The whole thing won't sit well with me. The case has taught me there's more technology can mostly surpass large amounts of digital waves. The debate's calibrated nature of the body of the plans. This, of course, cause for investigation. We need to figure it out. Let's keep our eye out. And with that, we get a development kit. And instantly triggers Chapter 7 because we're done with the side quests. How'd it go getting used to working as detectives? I see, no real feel for it yet? Oh, shut up. I'm an amateur. Sleuth? Well, I'm gonna need you to work even harder. Our agency motto is... excuse me? Our agency motto is reject not those who come, chase not those who leave, those who will not work will not eat. My father taught me that. Excuse me, hello? We already have a newspaper subscription. Do you? That's not it. We got a fire extinguisher and internet too. We've got everything our office needs. Sorry! This is a detective agency, isn't it? I gets your attention.
Oh.
Yes, we are the Cyber Sleuths.
And the switch!
I have a case for you. I'm a customer? I mean a client! A client! Please tell the details of the case. Chapter 7. Our shop upgrades! In other words, you plan to buy the Digimon capture from a hacker, but were robbed of a very rare Digimon medal. Digimon capture on sale cheap? That sounds like a hacker!
Yeah, you should have not clicked the link, but...
What are they doing is awful, playing with people's obsessions. That you can't sell the Digimon capture program. Obsessions? Yes, people obsessions. There's more fragile than that. When you want something, you want no matter what. No matter what the risk, no matter what the method. If you're lucky, you can get several ones for saving, one for viewing, because they're so special. You think they were trillionaire, even a grown-up's obsession. Such a dignified and rarefied thing. I'll never forgive them. I'll never forgive them. Girl. I understand what you're trying to say. Summarize, you'd like us to get the very Digimon medal back, you correct? They stole some e-money too. I don't care, I want my precious Digimon medal back. So, the medals are a common thing, I guess. To honor your emotions. Did you two get that? Totally. The perpetrator's likely wants the medal for itself. I'm guessing you plan to pull it off to get the cash. The shop that deals in Digimon medals here, Nakano, I remember correctly. Yeah, I've been selling medals to him for a long time. Meanwhile, look at the Digimon medal. It's too bad to share some degree with obsession. Freedom! So I can finally open my next farm. And, go to Kowloon 4 really quickly because, there's a victory guy there. But we can now add an island!
Yep, and I have a few 200, so let me just pop these real quick.
Now that I can add an island, I can throw other Digimon in there! 10 more Digimon finally getting experience.
There you go, the next 10 Digimon I can now start grinding.
And I can make him do stuff for me. Hi.
Yep, that's another thing.
Can you guys investigate for me, please? Please, thank you. Thank you.
I could do one more investigate.
What? I have to go jump one more place first, though. No, 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 I did not mean to talk to you. No! You do know we don't have access to Coon 4 yet, right? You have to go talk to the Metal Man first. Gotta go talk to our friend. I can't buy the metal, it's pretty rare. You should hold on to it. There's a metal seller in Kowloon 4. There we go. Now we go to Kowloon 4. Woohoo! Access to new areas! To Kowloon 3 so we can unlock the gate, which requires an ultimate. Which, I mean, we have, so it's fine.
Dude! Thank you for the 2,000 yen. And I get an HP capsule and SP capsules. I have 50 medals.
I can now unlock this gate. Rah! Wall crack! Kowloon 4, here I come! Ooh, look! The Mega Gate! So by now you should have at least one ultimate, is what the game is saying.
Yep.
And new encounters, even though they're still rookies for some reason, it's fine. They're high-level rookies. Eraser Claw! Oh no, we need 4 champions at least, or above, to break it. Oh, okay. I mean, I also have 4 champions, so I guess it doesn't matter. Where are you? There you are. Woo, Kahoot is a scary place. Here's your present. Researcher USB. More scan data.
Yep, and I just evolved them on, so I have more.
I hate the fact he only has one equipment slot, but yeah, we gotta increase scan data when scanning. Researcher data. Now, I think we need to do some copy and pasting. Copy! Oh no, we don't. Never mind, we just have to come up here. I wonder what metal is so important.
Tristen, you say like we don't play card games and see the price tag on pieces of cardboard.
True. But I meant I said I wonder what Digimon metal is so important. Is that he's saying it's so rare. And that was rare enough that the metal guy couldn't buy it. Guess he'll buy all of our medals regardless of their rarity. Hey, what's up, metal? Are you the metal guy? What's that? Who are you? You got a question from me? You a cyber sleuth? I don't care if you're a detective or a cop. I'm a professional. I don't give info to cop. In a business, client trusts everything. You say you're a saber sleuth. What does it mean, saber? I mean, cyber. Oh, Cyber Sleuth. Figures you'd have a job like that now. Couldn't think of it. Old man did say he was with the department of a name like that. Who's that? That old geezer. Really? Your detective agency's secret weapon? What do you mean by that? I'm just erasing the hole. Well, why don't you say sooner? I mean, you could not have mentioned that earlier, good fellow. Yes, a very rare Digimon medal. Yeah, something did come looking to sell one. I would have agreed on the price though before it left. Where did he go? How am I supposed to know? I'm telling you the truth, honest. I ain't no liar. Liar. Would you mind telling him I said hello? Make sure to remember that. That guy came to sell a medal. Looks like he went wrong about it. And the buyer's attitude did a 180 when the name dropped of the detective. Yes, the old man has some real pull. There probably isn't people who owe him, and a lot of people he must have dirt on. By the way, I've made some progress on the investigation on my end. I picked up on the signal of the Digimon medal. Very rare Digimon medal with a unique ID. Has been assigned. I managed to track it down, but nothing beyond that. The ID is a privacy setting, preventing the owner from addressing it from being identified. Original trick to analyze, your protection on it. It's really part damn tough. And anyways, the result of the trace picked up signals across the globe, but there's only one signal in Eden. Could you guess that that's client's medal? The signal came from Calhoun 4. Something deep inside the area. Head there immediately. Alright.
Head deeper in.
You heard the woman. Yeah, I heard the woman. We must go deep. I must keep fighting these, pieces of Lego and a frog. Paste! Let's go, Amy, let's go. Da-na-na-na. Deeper I go.
Keep your eye out, there are goodies in here, and colluding in a born fight.
Yep. Oh, is that the optional boss fight?
Yeah.
trying to think if I could beat the optional boss right now.
I mean, it's a single mon.
Yeah, it's the one. It's the final fight of the gold tournament too. It's the same fight.
Oh, I just got this one that maxed out, so I gotta quickly start evolving stuff.
I mean, I have an easier way to fight the to beat the side quest mon. I've just used my 3 platinum Numemon and tank with their 999 defense. So I mean, I could cheese the fight if I really wanted to.
Alright.
How much do I want to cheese the fight? I mean, do I really want to walk around with 3 platinum Numemons right now? Probably not. I'll try with what I have. If I have a problem with him, then I'll cheese the fight.
Right down. Oh, sorry, there's a lab gate right there. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Because we're coming up to 2 boss fights. An optional boss and an actual boss. The actual boss is this way, the real fight's up there. Technically, you can do the normal fight. You don't have... Like, there's a story before this, but I'll do it in the opposite order, because then that's on my way out.
Isn't the victory also in here somewhere?
I already found him, didn't you?
No.
He's at the beginning, up the stairs, the victory.
Ah. One man down.
Here's the optional fight.
Yeah, and just to get to...
Want to battle? Think you got a chance? This is the Flame Dramon behind me. Yeah, so I can fight Flame Dramon in the Gold Cup. What makes your Flame Dramon so special? What makes yours so special? I mean, besides the fact that you need to actually beat him to get his Digi courage.
Yeah, but that's why it's an important fight.
Yeah, because you don't get one for the Gold Cup fight. At least this one doesn't accelerate charge and bullshit.
I'm so sorry, Nokia.
There, acceleration boost. That's such a really cool move. Flame Dramon's really cool. I wished he was better, though. Like, he doesn't scale well.
He's technically like a closer to Ultimate Champion.
Yeah. None of the armors scale well, actually. Acceleration boost! Yeah, it doubles his next attack. So it makes him cool. Ocean Wave 3!
I don't know what some people are saying, but why not just, you know, just do 2 attacks? But there's a few reasons for it. One, acceleration boost doesn't take nearly as much SP as some of the later moves in the game.
Yeah. I mean, I love Flame Dramon and Ray Dramon, to be fair. Like, I have nothing against them. They're really cool mons. I just wish they scaled better. Vermilion Vortex! Yeah, he combos it with Flaming Fist, so he does double the damage to everything. Alright, crit up, attack up! It's intelligent enough! I have everything I need for him to kill you. Kamehameha! Damn, that's 2 times instant death would have triggered! Die! Flame Digimon. Digi-Egg Courage attained. Ah! Sorry I acted so big. I didn't see your Digimon strength. Please forgive me. And he was blocking Miracle Meat and a Num Num. Num, 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 memory up, num num. And now I can go talk to the guy for the quest, for the actual quest. Don't worry, we'll be around. We'll be in Cahoon for a lot. So, yeah, miss
a lot.
If you miss something, it's not hard to come back. Sympathy Crusher! Well, at least we know we can beat a Flame Digimon, so we could do the Gold Cup. I mean, I try to not do the Gold Cup, or I try to lose the Gold Cup on the final fight so I can use it for grinding. It's the fastest way to grind for Platinum Numas.
I don't care.
But I mean, I guess it's worth beating so we can get the experience gain on the farm.
That's not with our Sleuth rank, but eh.
I mean, Sleuth rank's getting there too. Ah, what's up, guy? Oh dear, you telling me that you think I've stolen a very rare digital medal? There's no way I could have such a nasty thing. Look at me, with my skinny arms and sci-fi hair skin. What's that? You got an ID match? Oh boy! You don't know when to give up, do ya? I mean, not really. Giving up for pussies. Like I told you, I don't know nothing. I never saw no businesswoman. What? You didn't say anything about a businessman. Well, all that you said was the victim was male. Oh ho ho, nobody likes a nag. I'll teach you a thing or two. Get out of my way. He has an ogre. Oh. He's supposed to have an Ogremon and a Gigadramon. This isn't an Ogremon and a Gigadramon. This is a Cherrymon. And a Bakugan. Totally different than what I thought it was supposed to be. Vermilion Vortex! Kill the ghost. All that's left is a giant tree in my way. That Flame Digimon's so tanky. Go! Attack charge field! Guard break!
Almost done with this Flame Digimon, and that'll have to be the end for me.
Just gonna finish up this fight. Eraser! a glove! And I cleared it. Poof! You won't forget about this. I'll report to my leader, to Jimmykin! Yeah, screw you. I beat him twice. That's the first time we heard someone go boof. What a splendid experience for you. Well, more importantly, huh? Did you get the Digimon medal back? Some expressive words a certain amount of time. By the way, I contact you because I have a new info. Right now, there's a new case of the ecstasy. Given the client and particulars, I decided better for you to cover it. Sorry to dogpile you with stuff, but I've come back to the office ASAP. Which I will not do. Because, I mean, I'm forced to do it, but it unlocks an area which we don't need to go to right now. This is Detective, you're looking well. Well, what's that? On the Nail Corporation case. Here's your next client, Sakura's mother. One of Sakura's classmates, I heard her talk about you. Ah, it's easier to talk about this. I was hoping we weren't going to get pulled into this second case. I thought we actually had to leave the dungeon first. So she ran away. What brings you all the way here? I pulled the video. Oh, it's Jimmykin. Oh yeah, okay. This is how we unlock Demon's Den. Well, are you picking up what I'm putting down? Listen to me, I'm a single. That's it. That's the video Sakura was watching. That saves me a long-winded explanation. The Demon Hacker team run a punk Jimmykin, and it's a head crime spree lately. That being said, I want you to pull off something of a large-scale hijacking, with the airwaves that require a big sponsor pulling off the strings, I think. Hence, the camel's back. Yeah, a large-scale airwave hijacking, a big sponsor. All with the police attention elsewhere. Kamishiro? There's no hard proof, but it got to be them. Kamishiro, the company that runs Eden? How are they connected to my daughter? Leave your daughter to us, ma'am. We'll find her. Stay calm and wait at home. In fact, I'll drop you off there. You two, go get the details from Detective. You need to tell us about the Demon's Den. If Kashima's involved, we have to get to the bottom of this. I made a mess of things with them before. If I mess up again, the top brass will come down on me. That's where you come in. I like to borrow your unique talents. So, Kyoko-chan is nothing more than an exponent. I used to believe in justice, I had ideas, and my partner I respected, but that was all taken away from me. By Kirishiro. Kyoko-chan didn't tell you, huh? You snuffed out Kyoko-chan's father, my former partner, and the former of this agency. Of course, no actual proof, but the two of us have wanted revenge ever since. I have nothing more to catch him red-handed. With him scaring out mad to come with your abilities of yours. There's a big chance. Please help me. Thank you, I'm counting on you, young one. And you'll give us the data for Demon's Den, right? Plus, no ordinary's ever asked me for someone who's still only a child. But if the detective is going after Kashimo is personal, honestly, the old man thing. But I'm after him as well. He's probably thinking that since he can't stop me, I could take a look at his well-being. Passionate for some good, I can almost be pitiful sometimes. Sorry for rambling. Okay then, we're back to the topic at hand. Track down the clues. And while you're doing that, I'll look into Jimmykin and the disturbing video. You got general plan. Don't lose, my assistant. Someplace Sakura likely to go. It seems like Namako's a lot. It's a good place to start. And we are out of time. But I was able to get at least that huge chunk of text out of the way.
Yep. So next time we will be moving on to fighting the demons. So until then, though, we hope you all enjoyed. Bye. Until next time, see ya!